Hey everybody. So been a minute since I've uploaded a video. Uh, the last time I uploaded anything was COVID, and I was a nice sophomore in high school. Now I'm a junior in college and having so much fun living the adult life. Um, so firstly, I privatized all of the original videos that I had on the old channel um because I want to pivot into something else. So that's where this comes in. We've completely rebranded. We're gonna be Nerd Talk now. um so work in progress. The name might change, it might not. uh but this has been a project that I've been working on for about a year now, trying to just figure out what I want to do and all of that fun stuff. Um, so a little bit about what I'm gonna try and do with this channel is I want to do more just talking to the camera, which is not exactly my strong suit, so bear with me. Um, but I want to talk about just whatever is on my mind for the week that I decide to record. It could be anything from video games to comic books to D&D. I want to do a lot of like talking about world building, how to make characters, talking about some of my characters, um, just small little things. I don't necessarily know if this will go anywhere. If it does, that would be awesome. But as far as it is right now, it's just here to ease my mind in between my job and school. So, um, I got really inspired to do something like this though from uh recently. Well, that's around COVID. I watched people YouTube channels like Jenny D, Pointy Hat, uh, Panda Red when he was on TikTok, um, and they just the way that they can just talk to the camera and talk about uh things that are on their minds and stuff. I want to get into doing something like that, but I want to put my own spin on it because I don't want to just be a copy and paste channel, obviously. Um, so for now, this is my little setup. I might try and get something to go behind me so you can't see my mess in the back. Um, but I cleared out a nice little spot. I have an actual office space now instead of just a little laptop and a phone. I have an actual webcam. I have an actual proper microphone now, um, and an actual computer. So I really want to get this to maybe turn into something. Um, I definitely want to get some of my buddies to come around and maybe do some videos with me. I think that would be cool to do, kind of like a podcast, but not live or anything. I don't really want to get into the podcast format because there seems to be a lot of that now. I just want to do videos that I can record, edit, and post and not have to worry too much about them. Um, so for the few people that find me because they were already subscribed to Gametron, um, all of those old videos are private now. I don't have any intent of unprivating them just because I want to move into this new way of doing videos. However, just so I can build a different audience for this new one, attract some new subscribers. Uh, but I do want to bring in the Not So Intelligent crew. I want to bring them back, maybe do a video with them when I can get them all around and out of adulting, because adult life is been rough. um, but yeah, and then I want to get a couple of my D&D buddies to come and talk about how we play D&D and ask me questions on some of the things that I did during our uh, campaigns, because I've run two of my own campaigns and I'm in a regular one that I do want to tell stories about. Um, yeah, just a lot of random. That's kind of what this channel is. It's not necessarily like, here we're only talking about this. I want to just hit up on everything. Talk about comic books that I'm reading. I really like um, DC, so it'll probably be a lot of that. But uh, hit up on anything that I'm reading at the moment. Um, talk about video games that I'm playing at the moment. I know I just got done with Ghost of Yote, and I really enjoyed that game and want to talk about that. Um, maybe talk about animes, because I just binged watched Devil May Cry season 2 yesterday and really enjoyed that. I know Vox Machina is going to release another season in a week or two, and then uh, the new Lego Batman and the new James Bond game are going to come out. So I think I'll make a video on those. Um, I don't know yet if I'm going to make gameplay videos, just because I tried that with God of War, and my biggest issue, I think, with playing video games is I'm a very quiet gamer. I kind of sit down in my chair and like get right into the game. So doing commentary is kind of not what I'm thinking about. Um, but I might change my mind. I might try and record something, depending on how it goes. But for the most part, this is gonna be the setup, is just me, camera, microphone, and talking for an extended amount of time. Um, figuring out how to do this and make it not infuriating to listen to. Um, so I appreciate, for anyone that actually watches these, I appreciate any and all criticisms and advice, because I want to do the best I can at this small little thing and learn as I go, because obviously this has been it's been a while since I've uploaded anything, and even then, when I was uploading before, I was just recording videos with a phone camera and posting them on the internet and not really worrying about making them look good, make sure the audio works. Um, I was also just doing skits when we did Not So Intelligent Man and Special Ed. um, so a lot of a lot of just learning right now and making videos when I have time. I work a full-time job outside of this. This isn't like I didn't drop everything to try and do YouTube because it just is really unrealistic for where I'm going right now. Um, so I work full-time job as a retail employee, and I go to college um, during the fall and the winter. Yeah, spring, whatever they refer to it as. Um, I have like a 3 month period that I'm actually off. So, um, so now's the time to actually try and get videos recorded and try and make something out of this because I've been putting it off for a long time now. I just haven't had the motivation to sit down and looking into a camera and talk. And even then, I'm looking back and forth from the camera to OBS to make sure OBS is still recording. Looking at my clock because I have to leave for work here soon. So, um, maybe instead of rambling and yeah, maybe instead of rambling and going back and forth and repeating myself, I will leave the video here and just here's an intro. Here's the new channel. I wanted to sit down and actually explain what the plan is with this and hopefully attract some new people. And when I have time, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to make uh, the first video. I think it's just going to be um, either talking about Yote or talking about D&D or something. I haven't quite decided on what it will be yet. Uh, but uh, and then we can figure out how to do a proper outro because I have not done proper outro ever. So I guess let me know any tips and tricks and all that fun stuff. And thank you for watching. Catch you next time.